solemnly pledge upon my honor that I will uphold and support the Constitution of the United States and the laws thereof, and the Constitution of the State of Ohio and the laws thereof, the Charter and ordinances of the City of Akron, and the rules and regulations of the Akron Fire Department, and that I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially discharge and perform the duties of Fire Lieutenant to the best of my ability. I do so pledge. Congratulations. How about a round of applause?
Dean Blavrakis. Cliff Musgrave. Richard M. Vey. Brent D. Bolter. Matthew T. Claflin. M. Troy Simone. Jared R. Alden. James Diestel. Frank LaRock. Terrence R. Wright.
Please join me in giving our new fire lieutenants a hand. And as they take their seats, and before we continue, I feel we'd be remiss if we didn't take a moment and recognize that without the advocacy and leadership of Akron Fire Chief Ed Hilbrand, this day probably would not be possible. And so if you join me, as this is presumably his last promotional ceremony as Chief, join me in a round of applause for Chief. At this time, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce the Chief of Police of the City of Akron, James Nice.
Good afternoon. Thanks to the fire families for sticking around. I was wondering if everybody was going to sort of exit out of here, but thank you. Good afternoon and welcome to this historic promotional ceremony. It is an honor to stand along Chief Hilbrand as we promote 36 individuals who are embarking on very important leadership roles for our departments. I especially would like to thank Mayor Horrigan for his continued support in staffing both the police department and the fire department. The police department is thrilled to be promoting 10 new sergeants to first line supervisor. This is a day that you, the new supervisors, should be excited about as well. You've worked hard to reach this milestone in your career. Your new journey as a leader to the officers under your supervision is crucial to the advancement of our department. You'll learn firsthand that you'll use your experiences, your skills, and teamwork to uphold the standard of excellence that our community expects of us. The Akron Police Department is an exceptional organization. We've been recognized statewide for our homicide solve rate, for our CIT trained officers, for our planning and research unit, and for our methamphetamine investigations. And we continue to look for innovative ways to serve the citizens of Akron and make our community a safer place. But there's more to the success of a police department than that. Each of us must do our part to earn and keep the trust in the community. You 10 new sergeants will play an instrumental role in ensuring that we continue to have a great relationship with the citizens of Akron. You and your officers are the face of the department. You will be on the street ensuring the public gets the type of service they deserve. This is no small job. It is the example that you set for your officers and the professionalism that you will demand from them that will ensure the Akron Police Department never has to endure a federal consent decree where the Department of Justice attorneys come in and make the decisions for the police department. Not the mayor, not the police chief, the Department of Justice. There are two things that are crucial to ensuring that our department never joins the more than 20 city police departments now under consent decree. Those two things are training and supervision. Training does not end at the classroom door. You are each responsible for making sure that your officers never stop learning. And equally as important, you must supervise them to ensure that they do what they've been trained to do. You'll be leading this department into 2017 and beyond. I look forward to seeing you on the street, directing our officers, and I have great faith in this group, in the Akron Police Department, that we will always serve the citizens in the best possible manner. Congratulations to the fire captains, the new captains, congratulations to new fire lieutenants, and to the police sergeants. I wish you all the best in your new roles. Thank you.
At this time, may we please have Mayor Horgan, Deputy Chief Kenneth Ball, and the 10 new police sergeants join the police chief on stage for the oath of office and pinning.
Okay, if you can all raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly pledge upon my honor that I will uphold and support the Constitution of the United States and the laws thereof, the Constitution of the State of Ohio and the laws thereof, the Charter and ordinances of the City of Akron, and the rules and regulations of the Akron Police Department, and that I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially discharge and perform the duties of police sergeant to the best of my ability. I do so pledge. Let's give a round of applause.
Sergeant Lewis L. Brooks, pinned by wife Hillary Brooks. Sergeant Thomas Elton III, pinned by wife Kyra Elton. Sergeant Stephen J. Null, pinned by wife Carol Null. Sergeant Michael G. Murphy Jr., pinned by mother Terry Murphy. Sergeant Michael W. Miles, pinned by wife Amanda Miles. Sergeant Richard Jacob P. Kusnick, pinned by mother Barb Turney. Sergeant Matthew D. Eckert, pinned by wife Emily Eckert. Sergeant David R. Gupta, pinned by wife Kelly Gupta. Sergeant Michael J. Oran, pinned by Father Ray Oran. Sergeant Michael V. DeSalvo, pinned by wife Pamela DeSalvo. Please join me in congratulating the attendant.
Sergeants, you may be seated. And as you make your way back to the chairs, I'll ask that you remain standing, and I'll ask all of our newly promoted leaders to stand. Turn around, face the audience. Ladies and gentlemen here assembled, and to the citizens of the city of Akron, it's my honor and privilege to introduce the newest leaders of the Akron Fire and Police Departments. One more round of applause.